I didn't study math. I didn't study this particular subject. That's why. So next time, what will happen? You're gonna put extra effort into it. Am I right?
You are absolutely right.
How to keep in your mind, like each and every mistake is going to teach you something. When you talk about Thomas Edison, right? He failed probably more than 900 times, right? When once he kind of succeed, and that's called uh, invention of light bulb, right? So that is very important that each and every failure is kind of in step for success. That I believe.
Great. But you
Okay, no,
didn't mention your journey.
okay, you want to know my journey? Uh, I have been learning the language. Probably it has been like more than 4 years. Okay, 4 years. And see, I tell you one thing that especially when you live in a village area, right, rural area. So you're not going to get in environment, right? You have to create an artificial environment around you. Okay. So yeah, absolutely. People laughed at me. People mocked me. JD, your English is not good. Why are you doing this? Because you haven't completed your graduation. Okay. So what exactly the language learning gonna benefit you? Okay. Because you know very well, if you speak English, which means that people are expecting that at least you have graduation certificate, right? Like post graduation or degree. Okay. So I didn't have. I completed at that time 12, and yeah. So people were very skeptical about my process progress. Okay. And what exactly trying, see, like it started off, it was kind of motivation for me at that time, because I have seen so many movies in my childhood that people speak this particular language, so they are gonna get success in their life. They're gonna make lots of money. So that kind of boy mindset at that time. And after that I started to, if you focus on particular thing, so what's going to happen exactly that, okay, so delivery guys came here. My delivery. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Like, so when you focus on something, then your mind is going to work on that particular thing. Am I right? So suppose you're learning the language. So one day will not work. Second day is not, you're not gonna get the benefit out of it. So 10 days, what will happen? You're training your memory power, like muscle power. So one day you're going to get better at it. Am I right? So these things are
You are
there.
absolutely right.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, it's just like, going to the gym. You're building your muscles, right? And language learning can be like, training yourself each and every day. You're not going to get result in 1 or 2 days, but definitely if you're going to be consistent, so in a long run you're going to get benefit from it.
Hmm.
Listen, so many times.
Great. You're
Hmm.
absolutely right. So okay, I understood and I agree with that 100% what you said here. And I have a question for you. What is your opinion about sacrifice?
What is my take on the sacrification, right? Like, see, it is extremely important. Suppose if you kind of getting comfortable in your village, right? You want to stay in your village, okay? And suppose if you have degree and you can see, yeah, I have great potential with me, okay? If I get out from my village, then there is huge success waiting for you. If you have that kind of mindset, and if you have that kind of feeling potential inside you, and if you keep staying in your village, so you're kind of destroying your potential inside, right? So you have to
Hmm.
go out, you have to grab the opportunities, because opportunities nowadays are very less because high competition is out there, right? So you have to grab the opportunity, just like that. If you miss it, you will lose your life. You lose it, miss it, lose it, something like that.
Correct. Got it. Understood. Okay. So now your turn to ask me.
Okay, okay, let's miss. Okay, so what would be your ideal salary? Because nowadays, you know very well, everything is very expensive. Okay, and your worth will be recognized by how much money you're, making, how much money you're, drawing in. Okay, so what would be your ideal salary nowadays in this generation?
In this generation, if I talk about true, so yeah, things are very expensive nowadays, and no need to tell you. And mostly people they know how much important salary or job nowadays. And if I talk about true, so just maybe near about in my perspective, as far as I know about money, so it is really very precious thing in this world. And so I would like to mention maybe 1 lakh per month. And in my opinion, and yes, current
Do you
scenario.
think adequate? Do you think advocate make more money than police officer? Because you know very well, police officers, make 60, 70,000. I don't know how much money exactly they're drawing in every month, but corruption is very high. Don't you feel that? Because I have seen in my eyes, there are so many police officers can be corrupt and this and that thing, and you know they know the laws, okay, and they're taking advantage of it. Suppose if you're a lawyer, they know you are a lawyer, then they will not going to pressurize you, right? Right. But if somebody common people, I'm talking about, so it would be very, very difficult. Like a traffic officer, they just want money, just like that.
So if I talk about, if you want to know about my opinion,
Okay.
so I think lawyers they earn a lot money than
Mm-hmm.
police or yeah officer vibhag because they have a lot of opportunity to get money. And if they are private lawyers, so definitely they can earn one day 20,000, 10,000 per day if they want. Go a private lawyer if they have a good skill and he knows everything related to law, each and everything. Definitely he can earn money a lot. You can say 1 lakh per month or 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 5 lakh. It depends on his or her skill, talent, how much
That's
talent you have, potential you have. If you have a lot, so definitely you can. And the communication is skill is it is necessary. It is very
thing today.
Oh my god, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking me. What
But
about you?
I'm doing good. I'm fit as a fiddle, as fit as a fiddle, and it has been a while. Do you remember when did we have conversation last time?
More than 2 months ago.
2 months ago, we had a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was very wonderful conversation. But I'm sorry to say that I forgot about you. So could you please walk me through introduction because it has been a
Oh
while, right?
my
Right,
god.
months.
Yes, of course. Why not? So as you know, so this is Sarvesh Kumar, and I'm from Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my graduation. And after that, I did last. So currently, I'm preparing for government job as well. I'm learning English language because of my communication skills. And if I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are listening to music, playing cricket, reading books. These all are my hobbies, and that's all about me a little bit.
Okay, how? Oh my God! Somebody keep calling me. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Okay, somebody's keep calling me. So tell me something about your life, like how life is going on so far. I mean, nowadays, how life is treating you.
My life is going on well, and I'm enjoying my life with myself. And I'm alone. I'm studying, and I'm preparing for government job. So that's why. And I'm living in city area, Prayagraj, where I'm about to join coaching related to law because I want to become a lawyer. So that is the main reason, or you can say I'm gonna join again.
Yeah, I really appreciate that because I really into laws as well. I mean, I like to read like articles about laws. How does it work? Especially nowadays lots of corruption out there, especially government department, right?
Yeah.
So there are so many things that I have read about it, like how to deal with the corruptions and bribe those sort of things.
Yes, yes. And really, I'm telling you truth. If I get a job, if I get a government job, definitely I would like to join. Otherwise, I don't want to become a private lawyer. I don't like to become a private lawyer. So
Yeah.
let's see what will happen and in my life. Just I'm trying to get a government job. Why are you laughing at? You have any problem?
Somebody's keep calling me. That's why I'm laughing right now.
Oh God.
Listen. Right now we are talking, right? I have cutted her call for like 4 times. Okay, still she keep calling me. That's why I'm laughing.
Okay, so Shweta Bharti.
How do you know? She here.
Okay, please go on and talk to her. Please, you can go and talk to her.
Okay.
If
No, no,
she
no,
is
no.
bothering you,
See, the reason is I'm not getting recording. That's the reason. I'm suppose if I'm having to somebody else conversation, okay, so I'm not getting recording. I had pressed on you, and apparently we are getting the recording. So that's why I'm talking to you right now, okay, because I need the recording. It has been a while. I haven't uploaded any single recording, okay, on my YouTube.
yeah.
So I
But
need a recording.
before some days I watched your video, and that time you were sitting outside on a chair, and
But it was very old recording. Okay, it wasn't a new. Okay, I have saved that recording many months ago. After that, I uploaded it.
Okay.
Okay. Mm.
So
Okay, let
before
me ask you a few questions. Let me ask you a few questions. Okay. Forget about those things. Just get into
please,
the topic. Okay. Okay. So, bro, tell me one thing about your life that you're proud of. One thing
if
about your
I
life that
talk
you really like.
moment, oh God. Yeah, if I talk about, you can say 1 month ago, I got a little bit fluence in English language. So that moment was very phenomenal for me as well my family because they were appreciating me that day when I talked with them, and just they were appreciating, because if I talk about my family or my whole villages, no one knows how to speak language, but 1 month ago I went there and I talked to people in English language. They were surprised, they were just looking at me, oh my god. Service, he is speaking very well and he can be a good English speaker. And just, I was very happy, and my whole family members, even though my relative, they were appreciating me a lot. And they were like, they were telling me that service, you can, and just keep doing. Don't think, don't give up. Just try to learn, enhance your knowledge in English language. You can be a good English speaker in your life. I was very happy that day, that
So
moment.
it, yeah, actually, I know how does it feel when other people recognize your work. Am I right? If
Hmm.
somebody, if your family member gonna recognize your worth, you'll feel proud, inside that, my hard work right now paying off. So yeah, you should proud of yourself because
Yeah, definitely.
learning can be laborious process. Like it takes lots of time, and at this point, your family started to recognize your worth, which means that there is a kind of trust you're building that one
Yes,
day
yes,
you're
yes.
going to get success. In your life, you're going to succeed in your life, and the amount of money they're spending on you. Okay, that's going to be fruitful one day.
Yes, you're absolutely right. And they believe me. They believe me, and I still am taking money from my parents, and they are supporting me a lot. They have trust to me, and so that's why they are, and you can say before some days, you can say 1 week ago, my family, like my father, he sent me 40,000, 40,100 rupees to join coaching again. But just I'm looking a good coaching to join there. But if I get, definitely I will join. Otherwise, I'm thinking that I should take online coaching. Let's see if I get a
Okay,
good
online,
coaching.
online
Definitely.
coaching. What sort of coaching you're talking about right now?
Sorry.
What sort of coaching you're talking about right now?
I was talking about related to law because I want to become a
So,
government lawyer.
okay, you want to be a government lawyer, right? I
Yeah.
get your point. Okay. Hmm.
So what about
So
you? I want to know about your journey, about your English journey, and who motivated you to learn English language, and how was your journey so far, and how many struggle you faced when did you start your journey? Please, I want to know. Please.
let me tell you something about myself. Okay, I'm the person who is very bold. Okay, so I don't think twice whenever I take any decisions. I don't think twice. Okay, whether it is small or big one. Okay, I still remember like many years ago, I have taken one particular decision. Okay, and people thought at that time that I was insane. Okay, because why
Oh my God.
is person taking that particular decision? Because I decided to go to Bombay and stay there. Okay,
Mhm.
in fact, I left my house. Uh, without much warning, and people didn't understand like what exactly going on with this guy, because I was kind of bored with my village, and there was some family issues also there. And then I decided, no, let me go somewhere because I was feeling very stuck in my house. Okay, so yeah, that was very bold decision, and after that I started to make a bold decision, and I started to keep learning from my decisions, right? Because if you don't make mistakes in your life, you're not going to learn. Each and every experience going to teach you something, am I right? But if you're going to fail in a 10th, what will happen? You will know why did you fail. Okay. Okay.
Necessary. If you are gonna become a lawyer, any like a government lawyer, a private lawyer, doesn't matter. But matter is that communication skill. You have communication skill or not?
So which language do you prefer to, like, I mean, talking about, like, suppose obviously one day you're going to be a lawyer, right? Because you're working for that. Okay, so which language will you use in the court?
Definitely, I would like to use in the court maybe in English language because I want to go in a high court, not district court. This is my I aim to go in high court or supreme court because I'm learning this language and I can be a good English speaker. Still, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to enhance my knowledge. So it would be better for me to go in a high court or supreme court because
Mhm.
I'm trying. I'm doing hard work. You know, if I get a chance to go government job, so this is good for me, and I can spend my time with my family because I have a time because I have to do maybe you can say 8 hour or 9 hour my job, and apart from that, what will I do? I have a lot of time to spend my time. I will if I am a government a private lawyer and I don't get a government job, so maybe you can say I want to spend my time with my family, and then maybe you can say I have to do a lot of I have left to do a lot of work, hard work.
Okay, I get your point now. Okay. Mhm. But according to my knowledge, like the lawyers are very famous. Okay, this sort of lawyers are making money, right? Like the good amount of like criminal lawyers, right? Criminal lawyer. Because see, like as a fresher, right? Like suppose you do not have any experience, right, as a lawyer, so it could be
Yeah.
very difficult to make money, right? It could be very difficult initially. So I think experience should be there. If you're not famous in your locality, okay, if you haven't won any cases, if you do not have an experience, then people will not hire you, right,
Yeah,
for that particular case. So I
yeah,
think
it's a reality. It's a true. And confidence or you can say experience is necessary more than 5 or 10 years. If you have a good experience, then people they will know about you. You know,
uh,
then they will hire you. They will give you more and more cash. Then you will earn a lot money. And this is reality. If you have experience like you have little bit better than me experience in English language, and you are speaking well, and somewhere I stuck. I'm getting stuck. So this is my problem because you are better than me. You have a lot of experience, and I have a little bit, but I'm trying to remove my hesitation, remove my everything, whatever I'm facing nowadays.
Okay. Okay, bro. I'm extremely sorry to say that right now my time is up, and it has been wonderful conversation with you. Okay, and
Oh my
informative. Because I asked many questions. Okay, and your English is also better. That and you have to proud of that. You just share me one incident that your family members were very very proud when you spoke English. With them to them. Yeah, I really really appreciate that your communication is improving. And would you like to give me feedback because I always looking for the feedback whenever I talk to person. Okay, so what would be your feedback for me? In which way?
My feedback is 10 out of 9. Maybe you can say 10, maybe maximum 10. You are 10, right? 10 out of 10.
I have to
What
focus
about me? What
in
about
which
me?
in which area I have to focus on, like whether it is
No,
like.
you are good. No, 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 no. You are good. I think, mostly people, even though native speaker, they make mistakes. So don't think a lot, because it's our second language. We are trying to learn. So don't think like this. Just please, I want to know about my feedback.
Okay, just do practice on daily basis. Okay, and then see, like consistency. If you implement a consistency, what will happen? You're going to be good at it. Okay, you're going to be fluent in this and that. Okay, consistency is a matter. Like see, like if you're not implementing, incorporating consistency, so what will happen? One day you will lose your fluency. Okay, suppose if you're practicing 2 days and next day you're going to miss, or 2 days you're going to miss. Okay, so at least 6 days in a week you have to be consistent. That I believe.
So what about my feedback? But you didn't mention it. 9, 8, 7, 4, 5, 1, 2, -0.
Out of 10, I would like to give you like 7.
Great.
Out
Thank
of
you.
10.
Definitely.
Okay,
I
bye.
would. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Hello, hello, sir. Yes.